Hello, my babes and babettes. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video from your girl, Sylvia Lee. And it is Sunday, and today I am going to be eating my trail mix and yogurt. And I'm going to be talking about a few topics today, so I will be doing a few videos throughout the day. There's no construction going on. Thank you, God, because I really wanted to do these videos yesterday, but I really couldn't do them. So let's just get right into the first topic video of today, and that is Kiara Shear Kelly and her comments about setting boundaries. Okay, so let me just ask this question for you ladies and or gentlemen that are watching this video. When you get married, do you set boundaries for your single friends and family? Do you feel like it is a sign of insecurity if you set boundaries to protect your home and your peace once you become married? And I ask those questions because Kiara or Kiki Shear, she did an interview promoting her movie that she got coming out on Lifetime with Drew Sidora, Latoya Luckett, and I forgot the other lady's name. But the question or the topic came up, the interview, and I seen just the portion of her talking about the specific situation. The interviewer was mentioning that, how her grandmother or her mother, told her, not to let everybody into your home once you're married or whatever the case may be, single, female, whatever. And Kiara said that she would get her friend a hotel before she let her stay the night at her house while her man is there. And so many people, particularly females, was not pleased with her response. And my thing is this: when you're single, you're supposed to do single shit. When you get married, you're supposed to be on a new mental level or just a new level, period, because your situation has changed. Now, a lot of females are saying, oh, she don't trust her husband, then she don't need to be married, or he gonna cheat if he want to cheat regardless, da 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 da. And my thing is, as the woman, you protect your home and your peace at all costs. If he gonna do that, then he gonna do that. He gotta take that up with God. But as you, as the woman, you as the wife, you have to do what you are supposed to do to protect that. It has nothing to do with insecurity. It has nothing to do with if I don't trust my husband. And it does not have anything to do with me not trusting my single friends and family. I'm gonna need y'all to chill out. And yes, I can say that because I was once married. When you go from single to in a relationship, a marriage, a partnership, your outlook on things should change for the better. It ain't about control. It ain't about manipulations. It's about respect. Y'all hear that? My stomach. It's about respect. It has shit to do with insecurity. And only majority single people will think that way. That is an attack on the friendship and all that. And anyway, as a fucking friend, why would you be wanting to be up in my face while my husband home? Why? And quite frankly, I would want that. Yep, give me that hotel. Because for me, type of person I am, I like peace. I like space. And if I know I got these cute little pajama outfits, short pajama outfits, or whatever the case may be, I don't want to walk around your house like that while your husband there anyway. Some of y'all females are weird as fuck. Like, y'all weird. If you respect your friendship, you will respect the boundaries. Simple. And if you can't respect the boundaries that she has set to protect her marriage as best as possible, then I have to start looking at you sideways as my friend, because why the upset? Why the pressure? Why do you feel that that's unnecessary? Why would you want to? So, setting boundaries for your marriage and your household is not wrong. Even as being a single person, you should have some type of boundary still for your friends. Even if you're not married and you got a man, there still should be some type of boundaries. That's it. That's all. We are so quick to say somebody is insecure instead of just saying somebody gets it. Somebody understands that boundaries is necessary. Boundaries are healthy. Y'all are attacking this girl, saying all these crazy comments about what she said as if she's in the wrong. How is she in the wrong for wanting to protect her home and her marriage? How? And y'all have to understand, she is from a spiritual church background, okay? Heavily in church. Whole family, okay? So, yeah, her boundaries will be different. Her outlook on things will be different. And why wouldn't she want to listen to her mother? Her mother been married to her father for so many years. Now, quite frankly, I'm sure they probably had some issues behind closed doors. But I don't think we could ever say that Karen Clark Sheard allowed for her friends to just sit up in her face, lay up in her face while her husband home all the time. She don't seem like the type of person to allow that type of energy around her house. And that's another thing. You have to protect the energy. You don't know what type of energy will be brought into your house. I'm like that now, and I'm single. Like, all my friends don't come over here. I don't even want y'all in my face like that. Because if you want to be in my face like that, then what are you doing with your life? Because I'm out here working and trying to get shit together and trying to maintain my peace and stuff. I don't need you over here all the time in my face. So it's just weird to me that y'all are even saying, oh, if he's gonna cheat, then he's gonna cheat. And if she don't have faith in her husband, then she need to just say that. Why we always gotta blame the other woman? And all these comments, instead of y'all just respecting her reasoning for it. Because y'all don't have to live it. Y'all are not her. And like I said, it's not even about her not trusting her husband. Because if she didn't trust her husband, she wouldn't even be married to that man. For real. It's just about us as Black people. We need to understand that boundaries is not an attack on you, this person, that person, that person. Boundaries is set for our personal peace, our personal understanding, our space, because everybody deserves that space. So, can we just stop with the, oh, she must be insecure to not allow her friends to be around her man? It don't even be about insecurity. It be about protecting peace. Because if I find out that my friend is messing around with my husband, then I might go to jail. So to prevent me from going to jail, how about I just don't do that? And yes, it does happen, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all a story about a guy friend who I used to mess around with that was married. And it don't just happen with friends. It happens with family members. And it don't just happen with women. Men also go through this as well. So it was this guy that I grew up with, whatever. We started kicking it, a couple of years back or whatever. Kicked it off real good. He told me a story about how when he was married and he almost went to jail for really harming his brother because his brother was trying to sleep with his wife. True story. He is the oldest of all his siblings. And then this brother is right up under him. Same mother and father. Okay? You tried to sleep with your brother's wife. Not once, but twice. Okay? Now, I don't know if it happened in the physical home or just the fact that you step into your brother's wife. That's you violating home right there already. You know what I'm saying? So she told him, pissed him off real good, pissed him off real bad. But she said that she wasn't going to even tell him. But that second time, she decided to go ahead and tell him. First of all, that first time, you should have went ahead and told him. Because see, at that moment, when my partner does not want to tell me something like that the first time, now I'm going to be thinking, what were you doing what were you doing? Did you have a part in this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if I love you and I'm married to you and I'm dedicated to you and I feel like something is just not right, I'm telling. I am telling. So he had been estranged from his brother ever since then. Haven't talked to him. And they used to be real tight. Real tight. I grew up with them. We used to live on the same block as kids. And they used to hang really tight. Okay? The relationship got estranged. He stopped fucking with his brother. Because every time he would see him, he said he felt like he wanted to do damage to him. Okay? And when we were kicking it or whatever, he was stubborn. He was stubborn. And he was strong on protecting his home and protecting his peace. Like, that situation made him harder on who and what can come into his home. Okay? And we had talked. And the conversation came up about, okay, so if we really hit it off and we move in together, what the case may be, he like, I don't want no men in my house. No men. So I'm like, okay, hold on. Because I'm family oriented. I said, my brothers and my father, them will be the ones that will be coming up in here. Because what they gonna do to me? This is not your brother trying to come on to me. These are my brothers, and this is my father. Anybody else that's in my family, that's me, and I really don't talk to them, so they really don't fucking matter. But that was a little situation, and he was like, okay, they would be the only ones that could come over. Your male friends and anybody like that, they cannot come over to my house because I need to protect my peace. I said, oh, okay. So that trauma, that situation caused him to be extra hard on what to allow in his home. He set it boundaries, even though we wasn't, and this was just a hypothetical conversation. He was setting boundaries. So if I was to go further with him, I knew what to expect from him. I knew what he wanted. And that's not even being married. That was just being, if he was just going to be in a relationship, a committed relationship. So it can happen to men too. So he trusted his brother. He grew up with his brother. They hung tight. He never thought that his brother would stab him in the back like that. So again, it has nothing to do with her not trusting her husband. It has nothing to do with her not trusting her friends and or family. So I agree with her. You have to set those boundaries in order to maintain your peace and your household. Point blank and period. And it has to go for him as well. Don't be allowing your homeboys to be all up in your house while your wife there. Don't do that. Because if you are up in my face, and my husband is home, I can't give my undivided attention to my husband. So you can come over when he at work. We can laugh and kiki and drink wine or whatever throughout the day. If I'm home, you can come over during the day. We can have our girls' time, whatever, all that good stuff. And then eventually, I'm going to start preparing myself for when my husband come home. Okay? And then at that moment, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to go. My husband come home because I need to give him his undivided attention. I'm not about to share my husband's time when he come home with you if you're still here. I'm not going to do it. And this is one reason why, even though I'm single, this is one reason why I do a lot of my playtime on the weekend. I don't even allow nobody to come over during the week because I'm working, I'm getting myself right, my mind is focused on some other shit. I don't have time for friends to be sitting up in my face during the work week. I got stuff to do. So, I see nothing wrong with what she said. Those of you who are offended are most likely the ones who will do some backhanded shit. I said what I said. Because if you are listen, I'm single now. My friend, my sister boo, the one who does my hair, whatever, I talk about her all the time. She's married now. But when she wasn't married, she was still in a relationship, but I was married. And we have that understanding as friends. We don't disrespect each other's house. And I'm damn for sure I'm not about to go over to her house to try to spend the night while her husband is there. But one, that's just not in my nature. But I would damn sure ask her to ask him, is it okay if I come over? Because that's just the level of respect that I give my friend. And I'm damn for sure not about to spend a night and have on those skimpy ass pajama outfits or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a level of respect from friend to friend. Point blank period. Like, I trust her with my life. Just like I'm sure she trusts me with her life. Like, our friendship grew stronger over the years. And if your friendship ain't strong like that, then you need to reevaluate some shit. Because grown women are not about to sit here and be on social media being negative and complaining about a woman not wanting her friend to be in her home now that she's married. Respect the decision. It should not tarnish the friendship. We just have to move a little bit differently now that you're married. That's fine. We're gonna have our time. Just like now, me and her, we are starting back our once a month girl get together. So we go out and we hang and we do whatever we want to do. Why? Because she's a wife and a mother, and she works. I work. So we will find the time to chill and hang out with each other and have girl time. That's how you do that. Don't get offended and tell some she acting bougie now because she married, or she acting fake now she can't be my friend now that she married. Like, stop with that bullshit. Because when I become married, it ain't about you. It's not about you. If you can respect my boundaries, then you should be able to respect the friendship. And that's it. Respect. It goes across all borders. So I just wanted to talk about that because I woke up this morning and that was the thing on my social media page. It's like, well, what did she say wrong? So I had to wake up, take the crust, the shit out my eyes, and I woke up and I had to look at the little snippet of the video, whatever. And I'm like, people mad about that? It has nothing to do with if her husband is going to cheat. As a woman, in your position as being a married woman, you have to do what you have to do to protect what God has blessed you with. It ain't about being funny. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to chill, like, for real. Don't come for my girl Kiki, because she don't be out here doing nothing to harm nobody. She enjoying her life. She newly married. She's out here booked and busy. She don't deal with drama. Don't come for her. Leave her alone. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about that. I agree with her 100%. Just because my boundaries has changed because I got married does not mean that I'm changing up on you as my friend. And until you get married, you won't understand. Now, some may be married and they still allow their friends to come over and, you know, wear certain shit or whatever. And that's a whole nother situation, but whatever. If you've never been married, you will never understand. Because it comes with a lot of more temptation being married. So, yeah. What works for your household, works for your household. That's all I'm going to say about that. But because people set boundaries does not mean that they're being fake, that they're being insecure, that they're being, that they have low self-esteem. Like, I need y'all to stop throwing those motherfucking titles around as if y'all saying something, because y'all ain't saying shit. Like, I hate that. That's the first thing that we like to throw out when we hear something that a brother or a sister say that we don't fucking agree with. What you eat don't make me shit. If it works for you, it works for you. And let's just leave it at that. So I'm gonna finish this yogurt and trail mix, you guys, and then I'm gonna come back with another video. And the movie that I was talking about yesterday that came on Lifetime was called Single Black Female, I think it was called. But it wasn't on the app yet, just a preview. So I'm hoping that it's on the app today so that I could watch it, so that I could do a video for it. But when I come back on the next video, I want to talk about the Janet Jackson documentary. So if you have not seen it already, sorry. But I want to talk about it because it was really, really good. See y'all later. Bye.